Peace and blessings. It's me, Giovanna Tisdale, your favorite healer. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a beautiful deck, Tarot for the Great Outdoors. When I saw this, I was really excited about it. I love the artwork. I think the box cover is so beautiful. You can see there's a bear, we've got a snail, some grass, you've got the mountains, there's a shooting star, the moon, the mushrooms, just all things outdoors. This was created by J.Q. Gordon, illustrated by Sharice Staber. So I'm going to read the back of the box. That's what it looks like. Tarot with an outdoor twist for both experienced card readers and newcomers to the art. Tarot for the Great Outdoors includes all the major and minor arcana cards, with cards that feature national parks and outdoor activities, from camping to foraging to mountain biking. It comes with a 60-page guide that provides helpful details on how to do a reading and what each card may mean, while 3 cheat sheet cards offer quick reminders for keywords as well as how to lay out the Celtic cross. I'm really excited. I have animal decks, I have plant decks, but I did not have one that kind of combined all of them. And I do love nature, so I saw this and was like, yes. So inside the box is just plain, and this is the guidebook, just simple paper guidebook. And let's see, there is a welcome outdoor lovers section, why Tarot for the Great Outdoors, where the creator talks about why she created this. And then she talks about the leave no trace principle. She says, if you pay attention, nature always has something to teach you. Keep in mind that while Tarot for the Great Outdoors draws inspiration from outside, these cards will also shed light on personal questions and everyday concerns. I figured that there would be. So it talks about leave no trace, which is about leaving nature as it should be, basically. So the 7 principles are outdoor stewardship practices meant to minimize human impact on the environment and protect it for generations to come. Woven into these cards, the nationally recognized guidelines are not only important to remember when you hit the trail, but can be applied to your everyday life as well. Look for the signposts in the minor arcana for an extra dose of outdoor wisdom. So here are the 7 leave no trace principles. Plan ahead and prepare. Travel and camp on durable surfaces. Dispose of waste properly. Leave what you find. Minimize campfire impacts. Respect wildlife. Be considerate of other visitors. So then she goes into history of tarot, how the tarot is organized, the major arcana, the minor arcana. So there are different suits, which always excites me when creators like craft their own suits. We have vessels. These are the suit of water. They deal with love, relationships, and emotions. And in this deck, these cards feature people being near or on the water and aquatic life. And the next one is sticks. They are the suit of fire. They relate to creativity, intellectual pursuits, and ideas. In this deck, the suit shows people using sticks to walk, make fire, and build things. Stones are the suit of the earth. They focus on money, material things, and the physical body. In this deck, these cards depict being in the woods and gardening, as well as plants and flowers. Blades are the suit of air. They address leadership, management, problem solving, and organization. These cards show people using blades or tools to build, cut, repair, and reach new speeds and heights. So super simple. So she also answers some common questions and shares some readings as well, different spreads. And then it goes into the majors. You can see an image of the card, and then it talks about the meaning and gives some background on the card image as well, which I appreciate. At the bottom, there are keywords, and then there's a beware message, which I'm assuming would be the reversal of the card or just a warning. So yeah, simple guidebook. I have not looked at these cards, so we get to explore them together. I do love the back of the cards. I love the colors, the mountains, the moon, beautiful dragonfly, the mushrooms and the plants, the stars in the sky. I think that is just absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The artwork is really beautiful, very rich colors. So here we have the Fool. And right at the bottom, that text is Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So it does share kind of the scene that the card depicts. And here's the Magician. I'm not going to name all of the landmarks, but I think this is so beautiful. I love the High Priestess. That is what, Glacier Bay National Park and Preserve. Look at all this, the snowy mountains, the ice. It's gorgeous. This to me feels so peaceful, surrounded by abundance. This is the Empress. And there we have the Emperor. Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is the Redwood National and State Park, the Hierophant. That is a place that I strongly desire to visit soon, to see the beautiful redwood trees. Oh, the Lovers, Niagara Falls. That's so fitting. And then we have the Chariot. This deck is so gorgeous. Oh, Strength. Look at the bobcat and the little bobcat. Oh, I love the Aurora Borealis. That's another beautiful sight that I would love to see. And it's the Hermit card. That is Voyageurs National Park. The Wheel. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, this is an interesting Justice card. It's like just the right amount of balance is keeping that big boulder in place. But if just one little pebble shifts, it could fall and then block off that pathway. And this is Big Bend National Park. So you can see some cactus there. There's like a lizard or iguana. The artwork on these cards is so beautiful. Hangman. I love that, being in a hammock. Death. Of course, it's Death Valley, but I love how it features like flowers and the remnants of life. Absolutely beautiful. And this is Temperance. We have the Devil. I love the bats. Being in a cavern. And then we have Tower. Beautiful. Look at how the sun is shining behind the storm clouds. And then you've got the lightning coming down. Oh, so beautiful. And what I appreciate about this is that, because I spend a lot of time out in nature, so sometimes I would see things that reminded me of cards. So it's like, there are so many different archetypes or just scenes that we see in our everyday life that can remind us of tarot, and they don't have to be like the traditional, you know, Rider-Waite-Smith imagery. It's like what we see in nature as well as a reflection of life. So I really love that this deck picks up on that. And here we have the Star, Joshua Tree. That is so beautiful. Oh, look at this Moon card. Beautiful. I love how the moon is detailed. Like, oh my goodness. Like, it shows the craters, and this is Craters of the Moon National Monument and Preserve. Such a beautiful card. The Sun. Judgment. The World. So beautiful. Glacier National Park. So far from what I can see on the minors, they do not list the national parks. But here we have the Ace of Vessels. The Two of Vessels. Oh, that looks so relaxing. The Three of Vessels. The Four of Vessels. Ooh, look at the Five of Vessels. 6 of vessels. Look at the manatees. The 7. And we've got the 8. The 9 of vessels. The 10 of vessels. That's such a beautiful scene. So relaxing. Oh, look at the sea turtle. So here we have the page of vessels. The knight. The queen. Love it. And there is the king. He has mastered the rapids. And then we go into the sticks. So we've got the ace of sticks. And we've got the 2. The 3 of sticks. The 4. And there's the 5. Riding uphill. We got the 6. 7. And there's the 8 of sticks. The 9. The 10 of sticks. Then we have the page. The knight. Look at those beautiful fall leaves. The queen. And the king. We move into the stones. I really love the art. There's the ace of stones. The 2. Oh, look, they're rock hounding, digging for crystals. 3 of stones. I love that. There's the 4 of stones. The 5 of stones. The 6 of stones. There's the 7 of stones. The 8, I love the community garden. The 9 of stones. The 10 of stones. And then we've got the page. The knight. The queen. Oh, I love this. Look at the king of stones. Watching a meteor shower. Oh, so gorgeous. And then we move into the blades. So we've got a Swiss Army knife for the ace of blades. The 2 of blades. The 3 of blades. The 4 of blades. The 5 of blades. The 6 of blades. The 7. the 8 of Blades, the 9 of Blades, the 10 of Blades, we've got the Page of Blades, the Knight of Blades. This one features a lot of winter sport activities, and usually the swords are connected to winter. There's the Queen, and then there is the King. So these are the 3 additional cards. So it has keywords for the different suits and the equivalents, what they're generally related to, their element, and then keywords for each suit. There are keywords for the numbers and for the minors as well, or excuse me, for the court cards. And then there is a handy Celtic Cross spread card as well. I like this deck. I feel like this is one I'd like to study a bit more to really understand the symbolism. I feel like I get the majors. Those are really clear. There were some minor cards that I would have to kind of sit with and feel into. Ooh, look at that. That moon and the stars surrounding it. So beautiful. I love the artwork. I think the colors are just, they're so beautiful. I can't tell. I know there are some watercolor aspects. I'm wondering if this was like multimedia, because I see watercolor. Perhaps there's some color pencil in there. But this is the Tarot for the Great Outdoors. It's a beautiful deck. The cards have a lot of flexibility, bend in them. So shuffling, yeah. I can bend the whole deck with my hand. So make shuffling easy. The artwork is beautiful. I love the variety of scenery as well as people in the deck. This makes me want to get outside and do stuff. For 10 of Blades or 10 of Swords, we see someone coming down the ski slope and they are happy, they are smiling. But if you look, like this person is happy for them. They're like, yeah, this person might be like, oh man, or they're winded. And then you can see some people coming down the finish line. So that is not typical of like what the 10 of Swords represents as far as what we see in a traditional deck. And I don't even have one. Another 10 of Swords that's kind of different is the one of the Light Seers, because it shows a woman kind of like walking away. So I felt like this was very, very interesting take on the 10 of Blades, the 10 of Swords. But then I feel like too, like if you prepare yourself, then you can handle or overcome any challenge or obstacle that may come your way. And maybe it's in how you handle it. Like, do you handle it with defeat, or do you go at it with the mindset of a winner, or do you just celebrate because you got to participate? So yeah. And then there's the 9, like they're carrying all of the supplies there on their cart with their snowshoes on. I like this deck a lot. I think too, the Page of Blades is a lot of fun. They're having like a snowball fight. He looks like he's maybe teaching kids how to ski, or maybe it's a family out together just having fun, right? Learning something new, just having fun along the way. I don't know why the snow cards like really got to me, because I like snow, but I don't get a lot of snow where I'm at. So I find snow to be very fun and fascinating. Now let's see, the 6 of Sticks. So typically in the 6 of Wands, we think of like victory, right? There's the person or the knight or whoever on the horse, and they've got this wreath and everybody's excited. They seem to be well prepared for their trek, for their journey. And so maybe the victory is in not giving up. Maybe the victory is in continuing on, even though, you know, weather conditions are not necessarily favorable for their trek. I want to look up that card just to get an idea of the perspective. What is that? 6 of Sticks. Yeah, so it says, it always comes as a rude surprise when you travel to some place you think will be warm and sunny only to be rained upon. If you've ever endured a difficult hiking or camping trip because of unpreparedness, the 6 of Sticks reminds you to learn from your mistakes. Reserve a little space for some worst case scenario items in your pack. They don't have to be pretty, they just need to keep you warm and dry. Don't let the weather ruin your adventure next time. Prepare and be ready. So yeah, that's kind of like what I said. It looks like they are, you know, they have what they need to continue on, so it's not a defeat. They can still make it through their trek, through their journey. I will say that I'm not an outdoors person, so like having all the gear and stuff is something that I need to acquire in order to have more robust outdoor adventures. And like this one, the 9 of Sticks, right? They're planting all of these trees. I really love that. Let me see what it says for that one. Completion of an intellectual task. You only have a little more work to do. Push ahead and you will cross the finish line. Complete the job at hand and let others lend a hand to support you. These great friends have almost finished planting saplings in a green belt and are already planning their next project. Keep a list of ideas for your next undertaking. So I really like the perspective on what the cards mean, how the creator has integrated or interwoven tarot with the outdoors and what it all means and represents. And just from these test cards or cards that I kind of peeked at, I can kind of see and get a better understanding for the message that is coming through in the cards. I would say that these are fairly easy to read if you just pay attention to what is happening in the scene, what you feel when you look at the cards, and just trusting in yourself as you look at them. These are very beautiful cards. The artwork is amazing and I really love it. I like detailed artwork. It's like even here, like you can see different layers of shading, and sometimes something will like stand out to me there. So that just kind of helps me, my intuition, pick up on subtle nuances. Yeah, so I guess that is it for the Tarot for the Great Outdoors. I found this one as a pre-order on Amazon and thought it would be neat to have, and I wasn't wrong. I didn't have a deck like this, and I love that it kind of bridges nature and animal life, plant life, and all the things together in a very beautiful way that also reminds us of the importance of taking care of earth and nature. So yay, thank you for watching me unbox and do a quick walkthrough of Tarot for the Great Outdoors.